All right. Hello, McKenna. Hello, Brian.
Hi.
We're here talking about the future of clerkship. So, best ambassadors for the experience here in Dryden is you. So, we're looking at just a realistic explanation, description of how things are going for you here in Dryden thus far. So, McKenna, we'll start with you. What's a typical day, week like for you here?
Sure. Okay, so I'm with Dr. Cook. He's a family doctor here in Dryden. So a typical day, I'll get to the hospital around between 7 and 8 for inpatient rounds. So he covers for his patients that would be admitted to the hospital. So we'll spend about an hour doing that and then go to clinic, family medicine clinic. Some days we'll have specialty education sessions. I'm really interested in anesthesia, so I've been trying to do a day a week of anesthesia, but you can fill your specialty education sessions with whatever you would like. If you're interested in a merge, fracture clinic, you name it, it's here. So usually you get about 2 sessions a week with that. And then our CAR sessions, clinical academic round sessions, are Wednesday afternoon usually. It's about a 3-hour session where you go over a case study on a specific topic. And then usually Friday afternoon we have off because the clinic's closed Friday afternoon.
There's a little smile on your face when you said that.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, so thank you there, McKenna. That's a great descriptor.
Yeah.
All right, you got to follow up on that. So you are working with a different preceptor. You switch preceptors halfway through the year. So you're with Dr.
Pettinger.
Yeah, so tell me about what it's like with him.
So, like Chuck said, I'm with Dr. Pettinger. He's working at the family health team as well. He's a family doctor like all the other physicians here. He's on a different schedule than Dr. Cook. He's partnered with a few other physicians where they pool all their hospitalist patients, where they do they cover all their patients within the pool for an entire week straight. That's 7 days. They go from Monday all the way to Sunday. And the times outside of those hospitalist days are all in clinic. Clinic days start a little later with Dr. Pettinger, which is a blessing at times. So his days start at 10 and then they end typically at around 4 o'clock. And you'll do that for 3 weeks straight, and then in hospitalist for a whole week. Under Dr. Pettinger, your weekends, the weekend shifts that you need to do as part of your clerkship are covered in there is hospitalist care. But under Dr. Cook, how do you manage those?
Yeah, so the way that Dr. Cook's group rounds is a little different. There's about 4 or 5 physicians in that group, so they'll cover their own inpatients during the week, and then they'll each take a weekend a month. So you'll have a weekend on call or inpatient rounds per month with Dr. Cook.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
McKenna covered a lot of the extra things we do, so the CARs and the SES sessions. There's a lot of flexibility in what you want to do. At the beginning of the year, Chuck does a great job at just telling you what to do. So he'll schedule them for you in advance, and you just show up on the day, and they could be in physio, they could be in the OR, they could be in the emerge. As the time goes on, then it's your own kind of prerogative to choose what you want. Like McKenna said, she's interested in anesthesia. I've been veering towards picking up shifts in the ER as required, but so far no one has turned me away. No one has said no. Everyone's very welcoming, and you get the chance to kind of see what you want when you want.
Yeah, you can really make it what you want. Everyone's super supportive.
That's great. Well, this is a great interview. Thank you. So talk about access to specialty services, things that you see that you visiting specialty groups and things like that. Talk about maybe some of your interaction or exposure to that, if you could.
Sure. So I've been in the OR a lot with anesthesia, but with that I've been able to see lots of different specialists that have been here. Ranges from orthopedic surgery. We have a urologist that comes here. We have a plastic surgeon that comes down from Toronto. We have OB-GYN as well. C-sections. I'm trying to think if I'm missing any.
ENT.
Oh, and ENT, exactly, yeah.
Rheumatology as well.
Yeah. And then outside of the OR, we also have a psychiatrist that comes once a month as well. And I believe also a pediatrician. Yeah.
That's good. All right. So this is all sunny side up stuff. Brian, what's the worst thing about Dryden? Or what's something that isn't so great here? I mean, we want to be real. So
It's hard to pick any negatives about the hospital. I really enjoy the time here. The city itself, if you're not from Dryden, you might not appreciate some of the lavish features of like the mill or things around here. So McKenna grew up in Dryden. I did not, but the whole city is pretty welcoming, and I've enjoyed my time here. And I know Chuck is going to try and get me to say something bad or disparage the hospital. I've really enjoyed it. There's hardly anything wrong with this place.
That's great. We're very famous for our free food here for all of our learners. How would you rate the cafeteria experience?
Oh, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
The free food is
I've gained
amazing.
weight.
Yeah, me too.
That's good. All right, well, thank you for your time. For those of you thinking about coming to Dryden, again, these are probably two of the best people you could reach out to. And would you be willing to speak with a prospective third-year clerk about your Dryden
Oh
experience?
yeah, of course, yeah.
All right, so thank you so much for your time. That was great.
Thank you.